Yes, people. Welcome back. We're live and direct. Make sure you're smashing them likes as you enter the stream. We have got big topics to talk about today. We've got Luis Diaz to Barcelona. Is he going to be leaving this summer? We're also going to be talking Florian Wirtz and Kerkez again. There's been a couple of mini updates around that situation. So make sure, people, you are smashing the like button. You are subscribing to the channel. And yeah, we'll get into some of the comments in a second. Let me just check a couple of things. Yeah. Right, yeah, smash the likes. We'll aim for 50 likes straight away. People are already on 10. Let's aim for 15, man. Come on. Big up, bro. Big up. Diaz leaving. Well, bro, we're going to talk about it in a second, mate. What's up, lads? Just came at the right time. Big up yourself, bro, all the time, mate. Big up. Share the vids. Yeah, share the vids. It always helps. Sharing it always helps. It's mainly the likes that helps get it out. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's always the likes that help. Do you know what I mean? They always help get the let me just right. We're good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. We've got 38 people already in the building. How are you? I'm good. So let's dive into the news then. So, exclusive David Ornstein. Liverpool rebuff Barcelona approach to discuss signing Luis Diaz. FC Barcelona made contact yesterday, but LFC clear not for sale. New contract unlikely. So unless bids land to change stance, 28-year-old stays even if it's a free agency. That's worrying. That is worrying. I'm sorry. People, yeah, we've got 42 people on the building, man. Smash them likes up to get out to more and more people. Let's try and aim for 20 likes straight away. This is worrying from what David Ornstein has just said. The fact that we are not willing to sell, but not willing to give him a new contract. Guys, his contract's up in 2 years. His contract is up in 2 years. Is that not a slight worry? Because you know Barcelona, I won't be surprised if Barcelona get in his ear and start saying, look, in a year's time, look, don't sign on. You can come to us for free. Do you know what I mean? You know, that's for me, that's a worry. That's a worry, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. What David Ornstein has said, it's a bit worrying, in my opinion. Also, people, make sure you are subscribing to the channel on that road to 1.4K. How many subscribers are we actually on? Yes, we need 7 more subs for 1,340. So let's try and push for to there in today's stream. Yeah, smash them likes already, man. We've got 50 people in the building. Let's aim for 25 likes. Is anyone worried? I'm gonna run an early poll. Are we selling Luis Diaz? No, we'll change the title. Do you think the club will sell Luis Diaz? Yes. No. Let's start that poll. Get that up and running, people. Are we going to sell Luis Diaz this summer? Because I'm concerned. I am honestly concerned. Because if we're not willing to maybe give him a new contract nor sell, what is the game plan? You know, what is the game plan there? If we're not willing to give him a new contract or sell him? What's the game plan? Have we not learned from players? Have we not learned from this? Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I've got some other bookmark stuff that I'm going to bring up. That's a bit more of a deep dive of what David Ornstein said. But yeah, I'm going to drop the link if anyone wants to come on. If anyone wants to come on, yeah, put it in the chat. And I'll shoot you the link. But yeah, guys, we've got 50 people in the building. Let's get those likes up to 30 likes. We're aiming for 50 likes in today's stream. So, a bit more on what David Ornstein has said. This is what Ben Jacobs has had to say on the situation. Al Nassr are yet to bid, but are prepared to offer 85 million euros to try and test LFC's resolve. Test, I think Liverpool will accept at that, if I'm being honest. Diaz is open to an exit, but Liverpool still view him as an important, and this was reiterated to Barcelona. So the question is, right, if we're not going to sell him, right, are we give him a new contract? Big up to Uncle Rod's in the chat, man, always. Are we going to sell him then? Are we selling him? Because people complain about Canate, Virgil and Salah when they got to their contracts. He's gone into his last 2 years. You think Barcelona are not going to be in his ear saying, hey, look, you want to come complete for your dream? Run your contract down, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, is this not... Are people not concerned by this? Because I certainly am. I think Liverpool, if they get a good offer, I think they sell. Let's see what the poll is saying. We've got 66 people in the building. What are people saying? So far, it's 50-50, Do you think the club will sell him? So far, it is 50-50 on the voting. Get voting, people. Do you think Liverpool will sell him? Not would you sell him? That's the question. Do you think the club will? Because I would like to keep him, but I think the club will sell him. I think we will give him a new contract and sell him next year if the winger market is better. What, to kind of protect his value? Yeah, I could see that. Smash the likes to 30 people. Yeah, we're on 23 likes, man. Let's get these likes up to... Let's get them up to 30, man. Come on, people. We need 7 more subs for 1,340. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you are subscribing to the channel to the latest Liverpool content. I'm really intrigued to see how this vote is actually going to go. We're going to leave it running for a bit. 75 million accept. Yeah, big up Uncle, always in the chat. The question is, right, if Liverpool are going to sell Luis Diaz, how much do we sell him for? How much do we sell him for, guys? Is it... Because I've seen some people, they'll say that they think the club will sell him for 50-60 million. Like, no way. If Saudi are involved, Liverpool are going to absolutely maximize the profits. But yeah, man, let's get these likes up. We need 4 more likes for 30. So let's try and aim for that. Yeah, see some. The board have said they won't be giving Diaz a new contract, so they either keep him for two years or sell for 75, 80 mil to Saudi or Barca or 60. That's something I could see, to be honest. That's something I actually could see as doing, to be honest. Yes, either Barca 60 mil or Saudi a bit more, big up. They won't sell him. Arne Slot sees him as an important part of the team period. I think he does. But the thing is, we know what Michael Edwards is like. He said it over the past couple of years. There's signings that he wants to brought in. Now we don't know if Diaz is one of those names. We don't know. It's hard because the club are in a position, right, where do they sell him with 2 years left on his contract, or give him that big contract? It's either give him a big contract or sell him for a load. That's kind of what you're like looking at. People have got 84 people in the building. Let's get these likes up to 40 likes. If you have not subscribed, make sure you're smashing the subscribe button. Maybe it's time to let go. Am I right? I'd accept for 70 mil. Yeah, like big up. Every other winger will cost more than Diaz. Diaz, a lot of them are worse. Yeah. Idiot, why selling Diaz? He's getting 55k a week because he's going into his last 2 years of his contract, mate. He's going to want a massive pay rise. When footballers get into their last 2 years of the contract, when they get to 28, most likely most footballers want to be earning decent dough. This is a guy that's been one of the best wingers in the league this season. He's obviously going to feel he's more worth than 55 grand a week. Oh my god, here we go. It's coming soon for Christian Romero. Bro, you ain't gonna give up on Romero, are you, bro? You're okay. Yep. People who sell him are idiots. We don't know his value until we lose him. I'm just trying to protect the club, if I'm being honest. It's not about I want him to go. People in the chat think I don't want Diaz. I actually like Luis Diaz. I want him to stay at the football club. I do. But I'm trying to protect the value. So either give him a brand new contract upwards of 200 grand a week, or we sell him. Do you know what I mean? May I get thumbnails back? I think we be asking questions to Newcastle for Gordon and maybe for Fon, etc. to see what price there. No need for name. Yep. You said Romero was that Spurs. Now there is a very high chance. Yeah, he loves athletic, doesn't he? Source my major news. Yep. Wirtz will make form strikers. Oh, them including Nunes. Now we can take away Nunes from that list. But yeah, chat. Let's try and get these likes up to 40. Yeah, let's try and smash that subscribe button as well. It helps push out to more and more people. The more likes, etc. So yeah, let's smash this up. We're already 15 minutes into the stream, but I want to see what the poll is saying. I mean, people are laughing at me in the comments. The poll is very even, and 54% of the people who have voted have said, I asked, do you think the club will sell Luis Diaz? 53% have said yes, 46% said no. So, hey, I mean, it's going to be an interesting one, guys. This is what's this? With Al Hilal willing to bid a reported fee around 100 mil for Manchester Bruno Fernandes, who is 2 years older than Diaz, LFC feel the market rate has been set. Should interest from Saudi Pro League develop into something more concrete? So basically, they want Saudi to pay him fucking big dough. And he also said Diaz has also admired in Saudi Arabia. The recent pursuit of Bruno Fernandes by Al Hilal has helped Liverpool establish Diaz's price market. So basically, with them, they're thinking Diaz is probably more marketable value than Bruno Fernandes. So which is why they're probably going to want a big chunk if he was to leave. That image is actually cold, man. Fair enough. Lewis remains a part of Arne Slot's plans for next season, and unless a bid arrives that enables Liverpool to improve their squad or the players pushes for a move, the forward will remain at Anfield on his current contract. So, yeah. I just don't see a world in where he goes to Barcelona. There's no chance of him going to Barcelona because I think Liverpool will just sell to the highest bidder if there was to sell this season. Let's go through some of the comments. People, we've got 92 people in the building, man. Let's get these likes up to 40. Get subscribing to the channel. I think the value he give for 2 years will outweigh the money. If only 60 million let him go on a free, he'd be worth it. No. And here we go. Isn't announced yet. Will be for Romero. The massive pay rise will be still less than on a new winger. So you're thinking 200 grand a week is more valuable than going to bring in someone new? Is that what you're saying? Nunes is the only forward we could sell. Slot C Diaz as a strike. We don't need to make profits as of every player we sell. Diaz is different to Trent right now. Diaz is in the prime. Let us run down his contract. I guarantee you, in 2 years' time, not everyone will be saying the same thing. I think we should sell Diaz for Kudus. He's got a release clause and it's mad expensive. What's the greatest goal this season? What, from Liverpool or any goal? Yeah, brother, I think Diaz will cook next season from Wirtz. I think he will. I actually want Luis Diaz to stay at the football club. But the thing is, I think the club are going to sell him if a mad money comes in. Because they might, who knows, they might use that money to go and get a better striker or whatever. So, but yeah, guys, we've got 100 people in the building. We're only on 35 likes. Let's get them likes smashed to 40. Get subscribing to the channel as well, to up to date with the latest football content and Liverpool. Especially, 100 mil hasn't been rubbished by the Saudis that they didn't offer 100 mil. For Fernandes, they said Barca offer was 30 mil. Jog on. What, did they actually offer 30 million? In my opinion, Liverpool need to get Rashford or Gordon. I mean, take away the first player from your name. Rafael Leao looks possible as well. No way Diaz gets offered an extension. He has 2 years left and he will be 30. I am always keeping a player over money. I think 1 more year Lucho, then sell. Then his market value is just going to plummet. The only reason why I think the club might sell him, guys, is they might look at it from a standpoint of view of, will Diaz replicate the numbers of this season? Because we know how inconsistent he can be at times. I think Wirtz will play well yesterday. Yeah, he scored. Wirtz did score yesterday as well, didn't he? If we sell Diaz, there are not many replacements out there who are good as him. Yeah, big up to this. Gordon will be very fitting, but he's literally from the red side of Merseyside. Yep, Gordon is the guy I want. Rafael Leao, we have no interest in his wages and so high. Yeah, guys, we are not going to be signing Rafael Leao. I can comfortably put a bet on Liverpool will not be signing Rafael Leao. Yeah, I can comfortably say he won't be a Liverpool player. I'll be shocked. Yeah, let's have a look at what the poll is saying, because the poll is really close. So 56% have said yes to Diaz, 44% have said no. Yeah, big up, bro. Yeah, we ain't getting Rafael Leao. Long as it's not clear. Yeah. Big up, bro. Yeah, big up yourself, man. Get these likes up, guys. We're on 100 people in the building. Let's try and aim for 50 likes. Yeah, we're gonna be live for a good. We're gonna be live for a good 2 hours today, I reckon. Gordon 5 goals. Barnes ahead of him with Newcastle. Wirtz the scorer. Yep, he did score. Big up, bro. Yeah, man. Diaz for 80 mil. I think Liverpool sell him for 75 to 80. I do think we sell him, guys. The Rafael Leao hates. The hate Rafael gets is crazy. I feel for that guy. Proves everyone wrong. I just think he's for the price of what he would cost. No. You see Florian Wirtz nod to Lewis Steele. Should we play the clip, guys? This is what happened with Florian Wirtz. This is what Lewis Steele put out on his
Excited for Liverpool, Florian?
Look at that nod.
Florian?
Look at his nod. Oh, God. We're watching that again.
Excited for Liverpool, Florian?
I've seen a couple of people complain that, oh, that nod was pathetic. He doesn't really look engaged. What's he supposed to do? Go to Lewis and say, yeah, I'm signing for Liverpool. I'm absolutely gassed and I can't wait. Like, what people expecting? But yeah, we have got a couple of things to go over today. But it looks like Arsenal wants to keep him in the team. But I've just got a feeling, guys, we sell him. I really do. I'm sorry. I do. We only sell if big money comes in. How old is Rafael Leao? Like 25, 26. I just think Rafael Leao is bang average. But yeah, people, we have got 91 people in the building. Let's get those likes up to 50. And we also need now 3 more subscribers for 1,331. That road to 1.4k subs. So let's hope we can get push even closer towards the end of this week. That is the goal. Let me have a look what the poll is saying now. The poll is very, very close. It is very close. 97 votes. 53% said yes. 47% said nah. That's interesting. That is interesting. There are 0 replacements for Diaz if we sell him. Would you take Anthony Gordon and probably put an extra 10 mil with the Diaz money? I've got a feeling if we sell him, then he isn't Darwin going anywhere. Not really. But Darwin Núñez will be sold. I'm not concerned. Leao is fast and pacey, but far too inconsistent. Are we interested in Sesko? I did see something earlier about Sesko, but the source didn't look really reliable. I trust LFC not to sell him. Well, I think you're going to be in for a shock, mate, because I think he is going to be sold. But yeah, guys, 4 more likes for 50. As we push towards that, they are announcing themselves. Low, gone quiet on to CK. Yeah, Gordon is on the same level as Diaz. Are you just basing that off this season? Preferably out of that bum Gordon. Why? Gordon is not good enough. But guys, everyone wanted Gordon last year. A lot of people wanted Gordon last year, but this poll is very close. Very, very close. A lot of people wanted Gordon, man. Like, a lot of people really wanted Anthony Gordon last year when we was linked with him. So I'm intrigued. I mean, if you didn't, you didn't. But what has changed people's mind? Literally is going nowhere. He's our best left winger by a mile. Yeah, he is. I want to keep him, guys. I actually want to keep him. But what I want to what I think is different. He has 5 goals this season. But Luis Diaz was averaging 5 goals most seasons. But that's another counterpoint. You could argue as well. Do you know what I mean? But I mean, look, it's going to be interesting. Look, that's what we can say for the say to the least. It is going to be an interesting summer, and this Diaz one could very much also go down to the wire, but I think it's going to make for an interesting outgoing this summer with Lucho, and I'm really intrigued to see what happens. I mean, Luis Diaz's stats this season have been He's on 13 goals, 5 assists. Last season he got 8, so he's improved on that. Then he was averaging 4. I mean, to be fair, he did have. That was the season he joined, and he had a massive injury that season. Then you could argue, yeah, recovered. Luis Diaz has never assisted in the Champions League. Wow. Fair enough. But guys, I just got a feeling, man. What I want is different. I want to keep him. I do. I do want to keep Luis Diaz. People in the chat may think I don't. I actually do. But, you know, when do you think we get the Wirtz? Here we go. Seems like it's so close. Fab said the other day it's just finalising the deal for LSC. Guys, I can promise you. What is the date today? Thursday. I bet anyone in this chat, we will see a here we go for Wirtz or Kerkez by Sunday night. And if we don't, I'll come on the stream and hold my hands up. If we sell Diaz and get Gordon, then we just shoot ourselves in the foot. I think Diaz is at his peak. That's why we keep him. Diaz for Gordon weakens us. I can't take this Wirtz edging anymore. Guys. Wirtz is going to be a Liverpool player. Oh, the poll is 50-50 now. Oh, we'll leave that running for. We'll leave it running for another 8 minutes, and it's had half an hour on the poll. Now, no is leading the race. 51% are saying that he won't. They don't think the club will sell him. So I'm not the only one in this in that's watching that actually thinks that Liverpool might sell him. So, do you know what I mean? I do want to do this, but how many more? But yeah, big up to everyone that is watching. Wirtz gave the nod. What more do you want? It seems so close with all the journalists are saying, etc. Lewis Steele said 99% done. When do you think the bomber or here we go for Wirtz? I guarantee you we see a here we go bomber by Sunday. I guarantee you this. I would even go so, and I'm not telling you which one I think. I've always said Kerkez will be a here we go before Wirtz. I reckon we might get something today or tomorrow. I'm not going to say that because I don't want to put my neck too much on the line. Gordon would be fire, and anyone else said Diaz. For Luis Diaz, he's from Barracas. Yep, and he plays for Liverpool. Exactly, bro. I'll swap Diaz with Rafael Leao. Oh, no. I would love Gordon at Liverpool. Fair enough. Yeah, we have got 90 people in the building, guys. Let's get these likes up. Road to 60 likes. Make sure you're subscribing to the damn channel as well. We have now just hit 1,340, so we're on that road to 1,350 subs. Who knows? We could push for that in today's stream. Wow, Sunday, here we go. Will come for Wirtz and Kerkez. Rafael out and consistent tomorrow. You know what? I'm going to stick my neck on the line because I get asked every day, when do I think we'll see a here we go? I reckon we will see a here we go for either. Now, make sure you listen carefully. For either Wirtz or Kerkez. So it doesn't matter which one. One of them will be a here we go by tomorrow night. Oh god, it better come true now, innit? And if it does, you gotta subscribe. The club has come out and saying, because I've been telling you guys all along, when that David Ornstein bomber dropped, we're signing Wirtz, and everyone laughed. So yeah, and a lot of people haven't come back because they know I was flipping right. Yes, I agree, mate. Hopefully he eats something with Wirtz Sunday, so it could even be after that. I think they are already signed. Liverpool just being respectful. But being respectful, why are we being respectful to Kerkez? Is he on international duty? Hungary fixtures. Are Hungary playing anytime soon? They're playing tomorrow. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, God. I fucking hate international break. International break is genuinely the shittest thing ever. I'm saying Wirtz, though, not Kerkez when the bomber. Oh, here we go. For Wirtz, when do you think? Can someone in the chat let me know the date on Sunday? What's the date on Sunday? Anyone? Are we going for Sesko? I very much doubt it. Hopefully there's something on Wirtz soon, potentially plays for Germany Sunday, so it could even be after that. I reckon we're getting a here we go in the next by Sunday, guys. And I guarantee you this, if I am correct, every single one of you have to subscribe, you have to share the stream, you have to like the stream. Here, Kerkez and Wirtz, here we goes by a week today. So by next Thursday, there'll be here we goes. Now I'm talking about here we go. Not announced in a Liverpool kit and all that. Here we go. Listen from Las Vegas, you know. Big up to the American G's in the chat, man. Come on, bro. Big up to the Americans in the chat. Las Vegas, you know. I'm going to America next year myself, mate. There are reports from Germany that Wirtz will be allowed to leave Germany camp before the third place playoff. Germany knocked out? They are knocked out. 8. So it's the 8th on Sunday. And here we go by the 8th of June. And if not, I'll hold my hands up. We will see a here we go for one of the two. Surely the next Germany game doesn't matter because of the third or fourth playoffs. Wirtz will be tomorrow, Kerkez Monday. Why Kerkez Monday? Why does everyone think Wirtz will be tomorrow and Kerkez Monday? Wirtz can literally be any time. I feel sorry for you, bro, because big up to this guy in the chat. He always you always ask me like when do I think it will happen. You must be staying up all night just in case a here we go drops. Big up to yourself, bro, every time, man. We've got over 100 people in the building. Let's get the likes up to 60, man. Come on, people. Didn't vote in the poll because I'm not sure if Diaz will be sold or kept. That's fair enough, mate. Kerkez tomorrow morning. Trust me, Wirtz Sunday. Yeah, Germany last game. I think they will be kept. They will complete the first deal first, 8th. I reckon we're getting a here we go by Sunday, guys. I will be shocked if we don't see a here we go. And I'm talking shocked. Shocked, like someone died shocked. But yeah, this poll is very close. It's literally a percent between each of them. 51% have said yes. 49% are saying no. But yeah, guys, let's get these likes up to 60. We're on 2 more likes for 60. And I believe we're just not far under 10 subs now. From yes, we need 7 more subs for 1,350. So let's keep pushing on that remark, people. Wirtz by 11 p.m. tonight. Well, John, if you're right, mate, join the stream because I will be going live if we sign him. Ben Jacobs has just dropped news on what has he just tweeted? Ben Jacobs, yo, Ronaldinho, you know, big up. What's this? More on Luis Diaz and Barcelona approach. No bid was made. Liverpool were decisive in stating that Diaz is not for sale. The club sent a clear message, especially after Barcelona filtered with Diaz bid for much as last summer, but no one came. No one ever came. God, this is a long piece, isn't it? Understand Barcelona now are out of the running. They don't feel they can change Liverpool's mind. I've got the hiccups. Apologies. Liverpool's mind on a high enough bid to alter the club's position, which is used. Michael Edwards both feel Diaz provides a value to the team, and the fact that he has 2 years left on his contract rather than one makes a big difference, even though the parties are not close to renewal. As a result, Liverpool have no anticipate to sell Diaz, and this will only change if a huge offer is placed, allowing NFC to replace Diaz with quality. Al Nassr is still intent on trying. Their tactic is to get buy the player in which isn't a place yet, and if that comes, then an approach to Liverpool will be made. Al Nassr are prepared to offer around about 85 million euros. No club-to-club talks have taken place yet. So they're going to want 85 million. What is 85 million euros in pounds? 71 million. So there was a report about 72 regarding that. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, guys, we're going to have to wait and see how this one. Yeah, but big up to that, mate. Here we go in a few hours. Well, if here we go in a few hours, mate, I might as well just stay live in it. Arne Slot and Liverpool are set to compete to sign Benjamin Sesko from RB Leipzig with 22-year-old such as 67 bid from Arsenal. Yeah, I did see that. Was that on live transfers or something like that? Just sub to you, mate. Big up to yourself, mate. You never walk alone always, brother. Bonkers, no. Yeah, we don't want Benjamin Sesko, bruv. Ronaldinho is such a fun player. Even his name is fun to say. Yeah, man. Love the GOAT, man. One of my granddad's. That was my dad's favorite player. Obviously, you know. But yeah, and then my granddad's favorite player was Kenny Dalglish for Liverpool. But if he wasn't to pick a Liverpool player, he said his favorite player was Zinedine Zidane. Like my family has grown up on those players. My favorite Liverpool player of all time, I have 3. It's someone between Salah, Gerrard, Torres before he did his dirty, and then my favorite non-Liverpool player, I would probably say at his peak, man, Neymar Jr. Obviously, or Messi. I thought that was an Everton badge then. I was about to say. We've got an Everton fan in the chat. I would take Gordon if he leaves. Yep. Atleti fan here. Anyone want Sorloth? No one. All right, thanks. He's fucking fortress. How many goals has Sorloth bagged for you this season? I think he bagged like 20 plus goals. Transfers are fun as hell. Yep. Sesko is down 2.0. Personally, I hate transfer windows. I miss the games more. Yeah, of course. Harvey Elliott is most likely to join a Serie A club if the 22-year-old midfielder leaves this summer. Where was that place, Bonkers? Like in terms of who posted that? Because I wouldn't mind having a look. But yeah, guys, we need 8 more likes for 70. Let's try and get those up. Let's keep subscribing to the channel. We are 4 subscribers from 1,350. So let's try and aim for that in today's stream. We've already surpassed the like target by a bit. So let's keep those up. It's going to be a very good stream today. Let me... what was I going to do? I think Harvey Elliott, yeah. He's one of my favourite players alongside Omri or Ronaldo. Maurizio Gertz, you know, I love Liverpool. We all do, mate. Get in, update on Cristiano Romero. Bro, I will try and find a Cristiano Romero update for you, bro. Because, yeah. Believe. But yeah, what do people make of this, man? So, in 85 million euros is, well, the exchange rate will obviously change. But 71 million. But the thing is, you know, with the Saudis, they'll give that all up front, by the way. It won't just be like, we'll pay 60 million and then the rest in add-ons. They pay stuff up front cash. That's one thing about the Saudis, why Liverpool sold your Fabinho's, your Hendersons for full max price. Because it's not like Klarna or flipping... What's some things where you can buy things in installments? Klarna. Oh, you got that other one. I can't remember what it's called. My mum uses it. But yeah, that's an interesting piece. By the way, Liam Delap. Yeah, he's gone to Chelsea. Yeah. Al Hilal prepared to 75 million euros release clause. What is that in pounds? 75 million euros in pounds. 63 million. I think Liverpool would pay it, but the wages, stuff like that, I just think is I think it's very unlikely. But the fact that this Manchester United Bruno thing has probably just driven his price up, Liverpool probably feel like, yo, do you know what I mean? Where was that thing that Arne Slot? See, Arne Slot is actually a fan of him, guys. Arne Slot does want to actually keep Luis Diaz. It's just whether, you know, they do. But yeah, guys, we need two more likes for 70. Let's try and push for that. Where's Haaland going? Syria looks like it. Who do you replace Diaz with if you couldn't get Gordon? If I couldn't get Anthony Gordon, I am picking if I couldn't get Gordon, God, it's tough. Rodrigo, but I don't think he leaves unless we get 20G this season. Score left winger. Lookman, Eze, Liao. I keep Diaz. I have been to Anfield. Yep. Susco does feel like Darwin 2.0. We can't. Wrong the second time. Nice. I want to visit the Metropolitano someday. But I've been to the Metropolitano. Beautiful stadium. Beautiful stadium it is. Best stadium in Spain, in my opinion. Garnacho. Yeah. But yeah, guys, we need one more like for 70. So let's push for that. What's that? It's finished a joke. It's just a classic, you know, curse. That's what I mean. If we sell Diaz, we surely would have an idea who we're buying. I mean, I would expect the club to have an idea. You know what? That poll is just time, man. So the poll results are going to be in, guys. So if you want to have your say, you get voting. I asked, do you think the club will sell Luis Diaz? Not do you think. Would you want to sell him? Do you think the club will? And 49% said yes. 51% said no. Right, we're going to end that poll. and we're going to start an interesting one. Who would you want to replace Diaz? I'm going to ask an interesting question here. Gordon, Nico Williams, Liao, and we'll just put other. Boom. Because these are some of the names that have been floated around. So yeah, guys, get voting on that. I'm intrigued to see what the people think. Also, while you're at it, smash that like button. Get subscribing to the channel, as you know we are on that road to 1.4K. But yeah, if you click other, let me know. Let me know what you want. So far, 13 votes. 46% are saying Nico Williams. Gordon, Liao's on no votes. And 20% are on other. So what, in terms of other, let me know who you would like as like the other option. Rashford, but motivated Rashford. Just wait and see. God actually turn his prime. So I said when he leaves that club. Darwin's got more in product than Garnacho. It's got to be Nico Williams. None of these options are better than Diaz, Gordon, or Nico for me. Not Liao, no chance. No, but I'm just saying, mate, what I'm trying to say is if the club was to sell him, who would you pick? Gordon or Nico, or the Fafana? Yeah, man, get this guy to 80 likes. Kvara in my... Yep. Gordon, Chiesa. Let's see what the votes are saying now. Let's see what they're saying now. Oh, it's really even. Really even votes so far. Really even. Adeyemi from Dortmund. What's his numbers this season? Adeyemi. So Karim Adeyemi has 7 goals and 6 assists. 5 goals in the Champs goal, and then no goals in the Cup. But yeah, guys, 8 more likes for 80. So let's keep pushing on that. We're going to let the poll run and see what the people think. We also need 3 more subs for 1,350. So yeah, that's our goal for today, to push towards that. We're on that road to 1.4K this week. Simmons. Florian Wirtz news. We'll be speaking about Wirtz very soon, mate. Unless we get Kvara, then we should not sell Diaz. Yeah, everyone would love Kvara, but he ain't leaving PSG. But I am going to put the link in the chat. So if anyone wants to join, the link is pinned. And we'll have a conversation. Adeyemi would be a decent backup for Gakpo or the Rodrigo. Gordon Leal would be a downgrade on Diaz. Where's upgrade? Yeah. Matoma is 30. What is Matoma 30 years old? I always thought he was way younger than that. Nah. Now he's 28. He's the same age. Or Cavara, Vinicius Jr. Low. Yeah, just put Mbappe in there. We'll see. Dembele. Here's a name. Do you think we could prize away Bradley Barcola? Do you think we could get him? That's a name I've not actually seen people mention. But yeah, so far Gordon is winning the race. I love Barcola. I didn't think of that. Bro, that's a name I haven't seen many people mention, Barcola. I'd love to know how many people watch those players minus YouTube and Football Manager. Who? Bradley Barcola. Barcola's too greedy. Barcola could be possible as Doe, or how would you say is number one. Barcola's wages will be a challenge, but I can see it. Let's have a look at PSG's wages. Paris Saint-Germain's wage bill. Let's have a look what Bradley Barcola is on. He's only on 126 euros, so 100. So he's on about 100 grand a week. He's on about 100 grand a week. Fabio Ruiz, sack your agent. Should be any more than that. Doué. Let's have a look at see if they've got any players' contracts running out. I mean, most of these are all 2029, 2028. Bernat. Fabian Ruiz. How old is Fabian Ruiz? Oh, he's 28. Yeah. That's a name that everyone wants. Gonzalo Ramos. I've seen his name float around a lot. Barcola no end product. I would like Rodrigo Barcola, but it's unrealistic. Kubo. Big up, bro. I can't hop on the stream today. Good content as always. Yeah, man. Smash the likes. Yeah, people smash them likes. You know what? I'm going to search. People are saying. Why do people actually think Bradley Barcola has no end product? I think there's definitely a player there. So this season for Bradley Barcola, in 34 games, he's got 14 goals, 11 coming off the bench, 3 goals in the Champions League, 4 goals in the Cup. The thing is, PSG would ask us for a stupid amount of money. Do you know what I mean? They would want silly money, and I don't think Liverpool would pay that. But he's actually got okay numbers this season. It depends on how much you're probably going to be willing to want to pay. Barcola not for me. No end product. In Farmers League, I trust the data. and the stats team at LFC to make the kind decisions. You know what? I'm going to put a name on your screen, guys. Smash them likes, subscribe. We're 4 likes away from 80. So let's get that done. Do you want to know? I'm going to put a name on your screens. I'm going to name you someone. Would you take this man? If I can spell his name right, that would help. Would you take this man? Who I think's had a very good season at Nottingham Forest, by the way. Breaking. El Nori to Manchester City tomorrow. What is that? Is that a done deal? Who put that up? City Extra. What City have signed? What's his name? What version of City Extra is it? What have I done there? I've just closed Twitter down. Whoops. Oh, it's got a T on it. I'm pretty sure I follow him. Yeah. Pep Guardiola. Who said that? Some guy with 72k followers. Nori will travel to Manchester City tomorrow for his medical. Bro, where's our news, man? Oh shit, it's actually done. Nori to Manchester City. Here we go. Agreement club to club done. Total fee close to 40 million euros. Understand medical tests will take place on Saturday. The left back has accepted Man City project earlier this week. As revealed, medical will take place this weekend. So City have signed Nori. Yep. That's a done deal, guys. Thoughts? Thoughts? Put Diaz in, PSG, etc., and everyone else will be creaming over him. So slept on. Manchester City are getting serious. I mean, they're not messing about, mate. Last just mainly due to the Club World Cup as well, though. They're under the radar with the nice signings they are making. The club have made it clear that we don't want to sell Diaz, and anyone who wants to buy him will have to pay a minimum price. Yep. Cherky next would be a madness. They're going to get Cherky, guys. They are going to sign Cherky. They're going into that window with Tipo Fernandes, Nori, Cherky, maybe even Livramento. If they go and sign Livramento, Morgan Rogers, I'll take 100%. But, bro, he's going to cost you a bag. We have Kerkez, who cares about Nori. No, we're just reporting on the news, mate. I'm going to refresh this screen. I reckon we see if Kerkez. Here we go. With any luck. Nah, fuck off. See, man. What I wanted to bring up was some other bits of news. What's everyone's thoughts on this? Galatasaray are chasing a deal to sign Alisson, who has lowered his wage demands. However, Galatasaray may struggle to meet LFC's asking price. 2 years left on his contract. Do you think Alisson will renew his contract, guys? Does everyone think Alisson's actually going to renew? Wirtz ain't happy, and we've all been hearing it won't take too long. It's taken over all week. We've still got the same status. It's nearly done. They know it's great football. The one I wanted. What you wanted, ain't Nori. I heard LFC don't just go for players randomly. They usually scout them for years before making moves. That's the facts. No chance. Allison will stay. Allison, I think Allison will stay, but he's got 2 years left on his contract. And with Manamaphili, I think Allison leaves the club for free. And I reckon he just does 2 years. He's done his final 2 years at Liverpool. And then he would have done a decade at Liverpool. The Mara surely would take over. That was the plan. Yeah, that is the long-term plan. Wouldn't have sold Calaf. Yeah. We are getting our first choices. It seems like some cases are doing. Alex will stay. And Wirtz too. They've been scanning for years. You know what? Let's end this poll. Let's see when do we get the Kerkez and Wirtz? Here we go. Today, Friday, Saturday, because everyone keeps asking. So Sunday. Or next week. Start that poll. When are we getting the Wirtz Kerkez? Here we go, guys. Because everyone keeps asking. You know what I mean? Exactly. Nations League final set for June, 3rd place. Wirtz will be Liverpool player about the 14th. Undergoes medical. I say let Ali run down his contract. Kerkez in 2 hours. We're going to get a Kerkez. Here we go in 2 hours, apparently. A lot of people thinking so far Friday will be the day. 9% or next week. 27% I think we're going to get it. Here we go today. Jesus. Yes. Let's get the positivity in, guys. We are going to get the here we go today, I believe. But I'm really intrigued to see what is actually going to happen with Luis Diaz this summer. I really, really am. So far, Friday's winning the votes. Guys, we need one more like for 80. And we need one more sub for 1,350 subs. So, guys, let's get liking. Let's get subscribing. We need one more like and one more sub. We've just hit 80 likes. Big up to the guy whoever liked and subscribed. Let's get them up. But yeah, guys, if you do want to join the stream in terms of giving your own opinion, the link is in the chat. We're going to do another hour and a half or so, I reckon. Yeah, we'll do a 2.5 hour stream today. Yes, come on. The window closes on 10th of June and reopens on the 16th. Me. What do you mean, me? Yeah, the window closes on the 10th of June, reopens on the 16th. Yeah, but the thing is, we can still do medicals. We just can't do actual announcements. People thinking because that window isn't open, we can't do announcements and stuff. We can. We will also be able to announce players. Just sub to. Oh, big up yourself, Nick, mate, in the chat. Big up your damn self on 83 likes. If we stay live, I reckon we can push for 100 likes, guys, on today's streams. I was the one who liked. Ah, big up yourself, bro. Big up, guys. We're now on that road to 100 likes. Is 100 likes possible? But the voting, get voting in the chat in terms of what you think is going to happen. What are we saying? Can we 25% think yes, we're gonna get Here We Go today. Big chunk saying tomorrow, Saturday, or next week. When are we gonna finally get that? Here we go. But 15 likes to 100, guys. Big up. My name is Ruben Storner. Big up yourself, bro. What I was gonna ask the chat. What's everyone's thoughts on how do you guys? Here's one, right? This is what I was gonna pull up. This is what I wanted to ask the chat. But yeah, Fabrizio did confirm that he hasn't heard anything about Rafael Leao's current stage. I know there was a little piece in reports, but I highly doubt Liverpool move for him. What I wanted to bring up was, what's everyone's rating out of 10? So far, forget anyone else we're linked with. Kerkez and Wirtz, what are you rating it out of 10? What are you rating the transfer window out of 10? I'm intrigued to see what the people think. So, yeah, let me know, people, what you think. Right, let's go through some of the comments. 9, 8 to 5. No, sorry, 8 to 10. Yep, that's fair. 7.5. What makes you think it would be it's a 7.5? This is based off all three of them signed, by the way. This isn't based off nearly getting them to. It's based off literally them three have all signed. 8, 10 out of 10, 9 a 10, 9, 8.5. If we get defender or striker, 10. A lot of 9s and 10s popping through. Jeremy Frimpong finished 8th in the ESPN top 100 fullback rankings. Hakimi claims first with Trent second. It's an 8 so far. Striker and centre back makes it 10. Yep. 10, 8. We do a striker. Yep. An 8 for me. We need a striker. Yep. If we sign a striker, like, let's just say we sell Darwin Núñez and bring in a striker. For me, I'm giving it a 10. The only way that drops down is if we sell a centre back and don't replace him and stuff like that. We are not done yet. Replacements for Núñez and Kwanzaa, if goes, will be replaced. Yep. Yep. It's interesting, guys. It really is interesting to see. We need a defender. We need a defender. Well, guys, there is some news circling around Joe Gomez. So let's see if we can push to 90 likes, and I'll bring up the news regarding Joseph Gomez. So let's try and push towards 90 likes, guys. Come on, man. Get subscribing. Big up to every single person in the chat. I do honestly appreciate it. 10 out of 10. Yeah. I think the only way it drops drops, right? The only way it drops from being a 10 is if we basically just don't sign a centre-back or a striker. We know we're going to sign a striker. We would already looked at a young centre-back with Hoyson before we joined Real Madrid, so it's probably not a priority now. I think it makes it really a priority to me because I think Kwanzaa or Gomez is going to leave. I really do. But question to Darren, we need a defender. What type of defender do you want and who do you think we'll get? Right, this has been because let's be real, we lost one of the best right backs in the world. But would you not argue signing Florian Wirtz gets that rating massively up with Sana Wall? We've just, I get that, the last point, but we've also signed arguably the best 10 in world football. Either him or Musiala, take your pick. So there's counterpoints to that. We signed one of the best young left backs in the world and in the Premier League, who's Prem proven. That's shown it this season. So, but yeah, guys, we need 11 more likes for 100. So let's try and push towards that. Let's try and push towards that. Murillo, Inhikbi, Lukeba. They're my top 3 realistic / names that I would like at the club. Yeah, this comment here from Eric, he clearly hasn't watched Wirtz, has he? The only thing is with Lukeba, he's signed that contract till 2029, so there is value there. But I'm going to throw a name in the chat. Mark Guehi. Are you taking him? He's got 1 year left on his contract. He had a very good Euros. Very good for Palace. He's homegrown. He won't cost a bank because he's only got a year left. And it looks like he's not going to sign. I like Lukeba. But if he's more versatile, I'm not sure about Hasso. 2.5 only added if we sign a centre-back striker. My bar is high, fair enough. I'm uploading a video soon on what the squad will look like less. We've signed for next season, which will be uploaded today on my channel. But yeah, go subscribe to Liverpool Goals TV, guys. The video goes into quite a lot of detail. But yeah. Nah, Ariel, shocking, great. But I'm just trying to think of the price. It adds in a body, do you know what I mean? Into the team. That's the point I'm trying to look at and think of. Do you know what I mean? I'll take Hatto. I just remember Gray said he would go to Liverpool. Yep, Hatto. I think Guehi's the ones to watch. I think Hatto is probably the most likely. I think the centre-back situation will be the one that we do last. I think as soon as we got Wirtz and Kerkez boxed, we move on to the striker and move on to outgoings. And then I think we move and go and get a centre-back. I think we only get a midfielder if a midfielder leaves. Arejo. I thought he was on about Arejo at Barca. If we could, I'll test Bastoni. But it's just his price, mate. And is he going to come in? You're going to have to be a starter. And obviously, we already have Canate and Verge. Hatto can play left back. Centre back is versatile like Gomez. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If we sell Gomez, we probably go and get a Hatto. Guay wouldn't be a bad signing. For striker, all of Julian Alvarez. Would all of Julian Alvarez, mate. That's the thing. We would all love Julian Alvarez. I'm going to raise another poll to the chat. Do you think how many players are we signing this summer? 3, 4, 5, more than 5. Because obviously it looks like we're going to get Wirtz and Kerkez, so that's already 3. So do you think it will stay at them 3? Do you think we'll get 4, 5, or more than 5? This is what I'm really intrigued to see people's opinions on. People, we have 92 people in the building. Let's get those likes up to 100. We're 11 away, and we're also on that road to now. We're 8 subscribers away from 1,360. So let's try and push for that in today's stream. We are not signing Guehi. He'll be a regular footballer with Virgil. Guehi will not play. I think you can guarantee him games, though. With Konate's injury records, he'll guarantee all the cup games, some Champions League games, rested games. I think you can guarantee him Guehi 25 plus games a season. Anything about Guehi is his height. You don't win many headers. Yeah, I know. Kicker and Jerry says reports that Cody gets representatives are on contact over a potential Bayern Munich move, which I'm not going today. I voted 4, but hopefully it's 5 or 6. Where did Bonkers? Where did Kicker post this? Was it on their official Twitter? If so, what's their actual Twitter name? So I want to have a look at that. Who would be Gomez's replacement if he decides to move on? I reckon it's going to be a Hato. I think it's Hato. So far on the poll, 20% think we're going to sign more than 5. 13% people think it's going to be just Wirtz, Frimpong and Kerkez. 27% are thinking 4. I think 4. No, I'm thinking 5. I reckon we sign a striker and we sign a centre back because I'm telling you, Gomez or Kwanzaa, one of the two are leaving. We're always sign 2 defenders. If Diaz leaving Liverpool, can give me Jarbo on a 2-year deal. How much would West Ham want? But yeah, I want to know where that tweet was about Cody Gakpo. Some news from Liverpool. Liverpool will begin their 25-26 preseason schedule against Preston North End at the Deepdale on Sunday, July the 13th. See if there's any more news. Because I know we're playing in that cup. The Premier League champions will return to duty 7th of July. That's why I think Slot wants all his players. And Arne Slot will face a championship side on the club pre-season tour of Asia, which will be scheduled to play AC Milan in Hong Kong, China on the 26th, and League One club, I don't know how you pronounce that, in Japan. So we've got on a massive Asia tour. So our pre-season has been confirmed, guys, for the 13th, and players will be back on the 7th. So I think Slot is going to want all his players roughly back for then. That's my reason thinking. But yeah, guys, we've got some people in the building. Let's try and push towards. We're one like from 90, man. Let's go through some of the comments. Liverpool Sterling for TK. I think he's going Chelsea, mate. I'll be honest with you. We can only register 25 first-team players. Anyone who thinks that we are signing 5+ or wide off the mark. But outgoings, mate, we should get 5+. Not going to happen. Wouldn't mind slot back as an option in defence. I think more than 5 because they want something on a striker. We lost 1-0 to Preston last season. Yeah. Yeah, we did actually, didn't we? Yeah. Shit, I remember that. Oh, I've just had an email, something about Liverpool booked medical. Wait, what? Probably just some fake news. But yeah, guys, we've just hit 90 likes. We're now on that road to 100. We are 6 subs away from 1,360. And yeah, let's try and push towards that in today's stream. What's we got? I want to see that post about Gakpo. Was it Kicker? Did someone say it was Kicker in the chat about Cody Gakpo? Apparently they got 0 posts. We'll see if Florian Plattenberg tweeted it. Yeah, Neil has just confirmed that Luis Diaz is a desired target. There have been concrete talks between Diaz and Barcelona, and now there is contact between Barcelona and LFC. Have rejected the first approach. Yeah, because they know Barcelona wouldn't be able to afford what they would be first willing to say. But I want to see this thing about Cody Gakpo and Bayern Munich. Right, here we go. Kicker in Germany report that Cody Gakpo's representatives are in contact with Bayern Munich over a potential move. Are we selling Gakpo, guys? Are we selling Cody Gakpo? Yeah, it was David Cup, yeah. That's not a great signing award, but I don't see Liverpool paying that. The transfer is still a long way to go. There's still a lot of business to do. That's why 5 plays in considering outgoings as well. What do you think we'll be bringing in to players trying to do a great job? I've not seen anything about that in terms of a replacement. That one will probably just be like whoever we bring in, whoever we bring in. No, we're selling Cody. Cody is off. Miffed by this. No way. Sell Don and Jota, leave Cody. Gakpo, Lucha. I think everyone in Inter. Looks average due to squad rules. But then the thing is, we are going to be bringing in replacements and stuff like that, though. So that's why I'm not heavily concerned. 100 likes. Yeah, man. People, we need 10 more likes for 100. So let's try and push for that. Yeah, that won't surprise me, to be honest with you. That wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. Because obviously, yeah, they're going to be fuming about Florian Wirtz. So that, to me, wouldn't be a shock. He's gone to Ajax to be a coach. Yep, he has gone to Ajax. Gakpo is not going there. No. Nope, he is not. Just can't see selling Gakpo. It'd be insane. No, I don't think we'll sell Gakpo, but the thing is, I'd be intrigued to see what the club would want and require from him. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, our preseason has been confirmed. Just reply to this. Smash the yeah. Oh, smash the likes, yeah, man. We're I think 9 away now from 100. We have a thin midfielder cover for Szoboszlai, McAllister, and Gravenberg. We need challengers like Wharton, Stiller, Edison, Atalanta, Porto. I just don't think we bring in a midfielder unless we sell. My favourite Porto FC, Alan. He is rapid, quick, similar profile to McAllister, and both Argentine. Why would you move to Bayern ahead? They have trouble. Players arguing and ball trouble. Gakpo is one of Arne's main men. Why would we don't believe these fake news? Told Barcelona wants a 45 million included add-ons for Diaz. Yeah, not a chance. Wharton is overhyped. I disagree. Hit the like button. Put on good content. Appreciate it, big man. If Cody Gakpo goes to Bayern, it to be a true step down. You forgot about Jones in midfield, though. We need a striker, winger, centre back. I think we bring in a striker and a centre back. I think we bring in a winger if Diaz leaves, and a centre back if a centre back leaves. That's just how personally I see Liverpool dealing and tackling their transfer business, in my opinion. But yeah, we need 9 more likes. Guys, I'm going to be literally going to the toilet, so we'll be back in a minute. So I'm going to go toilet, and we'll be back in a minute. Let's see if we can push. We're on 91 likes. Let's try and push for 95 by the time I get back. And we also need 5 more subscribers for 1,360. So let's try and push towards that. A big up to every single person in the chat. And we will be back in literally, I'll be back in literally 1 minute. Just going to the toilet. Smash the likes. Boom. Right, we're back. Be up to Jordan. He's coming on. What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, man, big up, man.
What do you think to the poll in the chat? Got a question. How many players do you think Liverpool will sign?
I think 5. We need a striker
5.
and a DM.
You think we're signing 5 players? Is that what you think? Hello? Okay, I don't know what's happened there. Is he? Hello? I don't know. I think he's crashed. Yeah, let's go through some more of the comments. No, we are losing Gakpo. 5. Yeah, I think 5 is, although 4 is winning the vote. 14% have said more than 5, which I find interesting, if I'm being honest. See if there's any more news that is out. According to Kicker, the negotiations for Florian Wirtz are expected to continue into next week. Does anyone believe what Kicker is saying? Gakpo has had a great season. He has. Gakpo has had a great season. Well, right. But I'm not. So yeah, he did actually tweet this. Deal soon. Man City have signed 3 players since, and we haven't even agreed a deal with Leverkusen yet. Not a long saga. Getting impatient. What the fuck? Just to remind that Liverpool are signing one of the biggest talents in world football in just 4 years. His market value increased. Son is bagging a hat trick at the Etihad. Allison, Frimpong, Canati. Oh man, I would love that team. Nunes, Elliot Morton, Florian Gakpo. Could go. Yeah, I agree. I do agree with you on that one. Kicker are talking crap. Vets is a here we go. What, we had a here we go, have we? So if I check now, we've just seen a here we go, have we? Is that what you're saying? Shame about Trent Alexander-Arnold. Didn't know that, did he? Exclusive. Being told Barca wants to offer 45 million including add-ons. The player value around like 85 million by Liverpool drawn talks. Must show by Edwards. If you want to know, you pay through the nose. Yep. Double business news every single time. Yep, we've seen that story before. They bidded 23 million euro. Yeah, just let Kerkez announce this flipping signing, isn't it? Oh my god, Drag Race has lost the blimey. Beefing dudes on Twitter. Yeah, that's a done deal. Yeah, no, we didn't believe sources like that. Man, I just want to see that fucking. I do get. Exactly. There's. Yeah, no way that happens. Let's go through some of the comments. Isaac. Be a dream signing. City will cook next season. We'll have Roger back, so our window hopefully goes right. Who would you want from a realistic option? Is Gyökeres realistic? Is Gyökeres realistic? FABRIZIO, yeah, we saw. I heard Kirk has already signed shirts. Yeah, but have you seen the leak, the shirt he signed? Like, look at the font and stuff. Oh Jesus. Jordan, are you back, bro?
Oh yeah, big up, man.
Do you think? What do you think to the Luis Diaz news?
Yeah, I heard that he was going to Barcelona, and then just now I just heard that he's not going. Yeah, he wants to leave. He said he wants to leave, so I don't know where he's gonna go to. Saudi. So yeah, he might go to Saudi.
Yeah, he will. And how much would you accept?
Probably about 70 mil.
What you want? You think we can't get more?
Or 80, yeah.
I reckon. Give me 80 plus million. Yeah. Let's see what other news we've got. Medical Saturday, medical Sunday. So yeah, they're both. Yep. So Man City have got Reinders, Cherky. Yeah, and the full done. And Nori now. All medicals booked. Thoughts?
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, one for week this Saturday and one for Sunday. Good, that mean Kerkez this Saturday and Wirtz Sunday. Well, Wirtz have a match on this Sunday for third place for Germany.
Yeah.
So you have to play that as well.
Yeah, I get you, bro. Are you becoming impatient?
I'm just ready to just wait for the announcement, man.
One second, bro. So, you got any content coming up, bro? Before we wrap up?
Oh Yes, I'm doing transfer uh, shortly, and then I'm doing Nation League later on this evening. So yeah,
Yeah, man. You got anything else you want to say, bro? About any news you've seen? What we spoke about on
yeah.
this week?
I'm going to talk about Wirtz and Kerkez this morning, and then prepare for the Spain France game. Just going to watch the game tomorrow.
Yeah,
You've
but
been watching along for
KDB.
it as well.
Yeah, but the answer to this comment, KDB hasn't been integral for a couple of years now. Do you know what I mean? He hasn't. Um,
Yeah.
so I won't.
Mm.
I think Reinders is a very good signing. Manchester City have rebuilt their midfield. They probably looked at this whole Wirtz situation and thought, yeah, we may have been rejected. However, it's probably going to be more beneficial in the longer run because they can rebuild their midfield now. Do you know what I mean? Man
Mm-hmm.
City can rebuild the midfield. And yeah, City players coming in at the right price, low pressure. Originally, I wanted two of them. Why, who did you want? Yeah, you wanted Eight Nori, innit? See, I like Eight Nori, but I feel like Kerkez is actual better of all left back. I think he's better defensively. And in terms of an attacking fullback, they have got similar traits, but I actually think they are somewhat different at times as well. Um, do you think we're going to get all our plays in by pre-season, Jordan?
I hope we get them before preseason. Well, first time next month, 13th of July. That will be an interesting preseason match for us to build up for the next for the upcoming season in the Premier. Like we have a community shield as well against Crystal Palace as well. So yeah, this will absolutely help us and the newcomers and coming in as well. So
Hmm.
looking forward to see what these newcomers will do
Yeah.
on 13th of July. That's next month. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I get you, man. Are you scared by Manchester City? You know, they've just got
Not anymore.
Cherky done. Cherky's about to be completed. Um, Reinders looks like that's going to be done.
Uh, no, not anymore, man. Then they have Kevin De Bruyne, but he's leaving. He was their best assist player in league with multiple assists in league. So yeah, without him, we're not afraid of this City team anymore. We beat them already before we can beat again.
So you're not scared of Manchester City then, no?
No,
So you think Liverpool will still won? So no matter what, you're not scared of them next season. You think Liverpool will win the league, yeah? Is that what you're
no,
saying?
because we have Frimpong now. Frimpong comes in now. Kerkez almost to China and Wirtz. I'm ready for the new season.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we're just gonna have to wait and see, aren't we, bro? I mean, look, this. I actually think Man City are still gonna do business. I think they just need to improve the areas if they want to try and win that Club World Cup. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I think that's obviously effectively what their plan is, and it looks like they obviously are going to be able to do that. So it's going to be interesting. Big up, lovely content. Appreciate it. I wanted Cherky. Well, we had talks. Well, on his slot, allegedly flew over to southern France to meet with Cherky's representatives. Me personally, I just think that was something that was probably in the limelight for ages. I wouldn't take too much in consideration. Uh, Last time they had a season off, they went 3-4 in a row. I never knock them. Arsenal fall off. Are you scared of Arsenal next season, John?
no, no, because they don't have a strike, and I was saying to Josh in his stream that They're looking to get the likes of Victor Gyökeres, and they're looking as well at Leroy Sané as well, and they're also getting the likes of Benjamin from RB Leipzig. Arsenal, they need a striker. Despite they already signed the likes of Martin Zubimendi already, so yeah, we they need someone to really help them to win a league title, like a striker.
So
Saka is
you're
always
not.
stepping up for them,
So
and
you're not
Martin.
sick of Arsenal.
Yeah, yeah. If they have a
That was.
striker, no, I would. Yeah, I am worried about them, but they don't have a striker.
I mean, fair enough, mate. I mean, look, for me, if Arsenal, um, 1 second, bro. If Arsenal do the business that they're supposed to, it depends on the striker they bring in, isn't it? Yeah, just put out this tweet. But yeah, man, do you think so Man City, right? The question is, who is going to challenge next season for Liverpool? Who's going to be our closest challenge?
Well, like when you get tricky, I think City will be challenging us because we're the defending champions.
Say that again.
I think it's go between us and City next season.
Mm-hmm. But you just said that you don't fear Man City, though.
When they always welcome second. They now have Kevin De Bruyne and Alan always scoring goals when Kevin assists, give him the opportunity to score goals with the crossing as well into the box. So without Kevin, who's going to really give the assist to Alan to score goals?
Well, they're going to bring in Reinders, Nori. He will have great chances. I think Savinho and Doku should improve. They've got Marmouche, who's going to help score and create goals. They're probably going to bring in Gibbs White still. Cherky's going to help them a lot massively. Livramento. Do you know what I mean? I think people are writing off Manchester City. I think, yeah, Liverpool are the favourites. I hope Arsenal buy Seska. I don't think he make much of a difference. Remember, these clubs can't announce more than 2 signings from the 1st to the 10th. Sorry, remember? Wait, are you saying that clubs can't announce more than 2 signings? 5 plus international sport, the news, plus they have Rodri back. Yep, Rodri's good back, man. But yeah, guys, we are 2 likes from 100. Let's try and push towards that. We are also, by the way, 6 subs from 1,360. So let's see if we can push towards that. So yeah, people, let's try and push towards 100 likes as we do. Probably going to be alive for another 10 or so minutes. Chelsea and Manchester City will challenge Arteta sacked before Christmas. We signed 4 players in the first window. Well, technically 3, because what would they say? What? So is that club or club teams or? So let's see if Liverpool announced Kerkez. Can we not go and announce Wirtz? But then, how are Manchester City only done 3? I think it's going to be a very tough league next season. I see it as being as a Manchester City, in my opinion. So we can only officially announce 2. So I don't think it really matters who we announce. It's not like we're in the Club World Cup. I think it'll be Kerkez. Kerkez is joining Man City yet, bro. Yeah, I know, but it looks like Man City will probably go back in for him. I know they got a bid rejected, but it does look like they are going to probably go back in for another bid. Do you know what I mean? But it's exciting. You know, even though I know this may sound weird, but rivals are making signings. I actually think it's exciting because it pushes our mentality and our mindset, and we know what Liverpool are like. When we saw it when we was facing Manchester City for a couple of years. In those runnings, they pushed us and we pushed them. Up to 4, they said. So we can then. And we have an interest in Turkey. I just don't think we get Turkey, I'll be honest, because if Manchester City are putting in bids, Liverpool would have put a bid into. If Liverpool really wanted Turkey, guys, that much, Liverpool would put in a bid for him. By the way, people, we're 1 like. Who is going to be the 100th like? Would be worth for us going in for Turkey. We need a big squad. I would take Turkey. We can get him for like 35 mil, so we could take Turkey if we want. But the only thing is, Turkey seems like he's got that ego about him. In the sense of where he would want to play he would want to be like a main starter in the team type thing. And I don't know if we could promise him that, but yeah, Man City medical for them has actually been confirmed. So that's going to be interesting. Oh, breaking news, guys. We might have an here we go today. We might have a Kerkez here we go. This is interesting news. When I get to 100 likes, I'm going to pull up on the screen. 1 more like, and I'll pull the news up on the screen. Let's get to 100 likes. And I'm going to pull it up because I think this has basically just confirmed this Kerkez is going to be a Liverpool player today. So when we get to 100 likes, we're on 100 likes, yeah? Right, give me a second while I pull up.
100 likes, guys. 100 likes.
Milos Kerkez will miss Hungary's game against Sweden tomorrow, as confirmed by Marco Rossi. For me, that is indicating that he's going to be going for a medical. Because he's on international break right now, guys. He's on international right now. Kerkez is. It looks like he's probably going to be going for his medical. For me, that's just... I think we get a Kerkez. Here we go. I think we get a Kerkez. Here we go, man. I might have to stay live for this. Yo, chat, shall I stay live until in case we get here we go? But what happens if I stay live and we don't get the fucking here we go? I'm just sat here all day. However, we have just surpassed over 107 likes. Big up to every single one down of you. Do people think that's going to be here we go? That's a medical 100%. Yeah, man. Smash them likes. Yeah. Is that here we go? Because when was that news? That was 5 minutes ago. That news has just broke. Does he know that the medical is coming? For Kerkez Friday, huh? What did I say about an hour ago? Rewind the stream about an hour ago. I said, I guarantee you, today or tomorrow, we'll see it. Here we go. Get in, staying alive. What, should I stay live? Kerkez to Liverpool has been agreed. They are already tracking the plane. Yo, what's that app? What's that website where you can track planes? We'll sit and track a plane all day. Oh, God. Well, my girlfriend Rigsby says, oh, what are you doing? Nah, I'm just sat tracking a fucking plane for a player, mate.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know, said I have to.
So we get here we go in 2 hours.
I have to go live for
Guys,
this.
we might have to stay live. We might actually
Oh,
have to stay live, guys. I reckon we should we should stay live a bit. No, guys, put it in the chat
I
to
don't
say live.
know.
Yes for live or not. Because I reckon we'll get here we go soon. Because that news just basically indicated something. However, guys, we need 3 more subs. People want me to stay alive. Okay. If I stay live, 3 more subs. Romano says Wirtz and Kerkez. Here we go. Plus Liverpool reject bid. Here we go soon. When did he say that? Tell me we love. Oh, we love Fridays. Yeah, we love Fridays. This club loves Fridays. You know that song where that Christmas song? I wish it could be Christmas every day. I wish it could be fucking Friday every day. Stay live and free till 8. You want me to stay live till 8 o'clock? Bloody hell, what am I supposed to do for food? I'm starving.
Oh
Tell me
my
what.
god. Yeah.
Nah, I might stay live in it. I might stay live. I might do another
Oh,
hour. Just subscribe to big up yourself, bro. Come on. We're on 107 likes, so big up to every one of you. Right, you know what? This is what I'll do, chat. This is what I'll do because people want me to stay live. I'm gonna run downstairs, make a sandwich. I'll be really quick. I'll grab a quick bite. Staying live. Yeah. Staying.
I'm gonna
Oh
prepare
no.
for this one. Let's do
Right.
though.
I'm gonna be back in literally. Time is it now? 8 minutes to 8 minutes. Order a Domino's. Man, I'm not ordering a Domino's, man. I went to the gym this morning. I don't have takeaways in midweek, mate. Although I could order a Subway, innit? Yo, should we order a Subway? Fuck it. I forgot the Uber Eats app. Chat, what do you know Subway? Is it on Uber Eats or is it Just Eat? Uber Eats. We're ordering. Don't leave me hanging, bro. I might have to order a Subway in it. Right, I'm going on the Uber app now. Allow Uber Eats. Okay. Taco Bell. No, I don't want any of that. I want a Subway in it. Right, Subway. 27 minutes for arrival. Foot long, 14 quid. Just a sandwich is flipping. Is a fiver. How do you get the meal deals? Here we go. Wrap meal. Ooh. For a 6-inch. For a foot long, it's 14. Oh my god. Right, 14. Chat, here's one. Would you rather get a foot long or a 6-inch? This is meant to be talking about fucking transfers. And we're flipping sat here, chatting about sandwiches. Oh Jesus! Well, I want to be live with it when the Here We Go buzz drops, because I think we're getting the Here We Go today. I actually think we're gonna get the Here We Go, and I don't want to miss it. Right, 6-inch meal deal. What do you get? A cookie, a drink, a packet of crisps, and a sandwich. I'm going live. Opening the Henny. Yeah. Only 6 inches. Order a Domino's. Right, I can't be ordering a Domino's though, bro. Right, let me message my girlfriend saying I might be staying alive. Oh, for fuck's sake. Only 6 inches. Get a KFC or a Mackey's. I'm not ordering KFC, mate. Have you got a Here We Go music? What do you mean by Here We Go music? Yeah. Go Tesco and get a meal deal for £3.40. I mean, Tesco's is literally around the corner, but if you live in the UK, it's raining today. The weather is shocking. The weather's shocking today. Oh, God. I'll just go downstairs and make one. Guys, we have one more sub for 1,360. I would bring you with me, but my whole setup is here. If I was live on my phone, I could do it. Meal deal for 6. Yeah, but I would go Tesco, but it's raining. Tesco meal deals are banging. Some of the meals are banging. Yeah, man. Tesco meal deals are banging. I get normally a white Twix. God, this is gonna cause some controversial. A white Twix, and then I don't get a sandwich. I get like the baguette thing types. I get like cheese, ham, and all that stuff on it. And then for drink, I go with a sugar-free Red Bull. Curtis does the best. Liverpool do the best signings. Yeah, man. Weather is shocking here in Ireland. Yeah, it's absolutely raining, and I don't really fancy it, even if it's only around the corner. I can literally see basically Tesco from my house, but it is literally chucking it. I'll come back drenched, like actual drenched. Like, do you know if anyone went to the parade? Anyone that went to the parade, you'll know the weather was absolutely terrible. It's like that right now outside. I don't want to end the live, but then I feel like, no, my luck. Now I've jinxed it all. We're probably not going to get any flipping stuff. However, let's just check to see if we've got any news. Because surely FABRIZIO would retweet. However, Wirtz and Kerkez is missing the game. I want to see what the comments are saying. It's been all night binge watching Cop Kids episodes and fell asleep during training. Obviously, because of the move in cinnamon, that's why Wirtz is playing yesterday was a huge risk. Interesting. Welcome to Liverpool, Kerkez. Wonder why the deal done and why is that? Ooh. There is a plane, guys. So you just drop this without telling us if it's an injury or related. Injury or related. If it was an injury, it would be all over Twitter. Medical. I think we get the Here We Go either today or tomorrow. 100%. I'm signing for that. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I think what my plan is, right, is I'm going to set it up in an emergency stream. So I'm going to go and get some lunch, get a bite to eat, because I've already been live for 2 hours. Go down and make your food, and we will hold the fort. Right, hold the fort. If I come back upstairs and it's not Here We Go, I'll end the stream. And then I'll come back as soon as that Here We Go is actually, like, I've got notifications on my phone. So I will see it. As soon as I see Fabrizio Romano 5 seconds ago, Kerkez to Liverpool, Here We Go, or Wirtz or whatever, I'm literally going to click that live button. Ready. Here we go soon when deal done. 55. Yeah. How many subs are we on now? We've hit it 1,361 now on that road. We need 9 more now for 1,370. We're on that road to 1.4k. We're 639 subs from 2k. Right, what I'll do is, this is what we'll do. Is Liverpool becoming the most expensive team on the planet? Yeah. You know what I'll do, right? This is what I'm going to do. I'll be back in 5 minutes. So the time, I don't know where you are in the world, but in the UK, it's 1 minute past 3. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Get those likes smashed. Get subscribing to the channel, people. And I'm going to go and grab a sandwich and all that stuff. I'll be back in literally 5 minutes. Get these likes up, guys. Get subscribing. Kerkez to Liverpool could be very much imminent, with the manager saying he will be missing the game tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know what you're on about there, mate. But yeah, guys, we're back in 5 minutes. I'll try and find some background music. This, like, it comes with StreamYard. This. Right, we're back in 5 minutes. Right, guys, I'm back. We're back. Just scanned the sandwich. I was going to eat it on camera, but I felt a bit rude doing that. So, God, let's get into some of these comments, and we've had a few. Yeah, big up to every single person that actually stayed in the chat. We've still got just about 50 people watching still, and I was gone for like 10 minutes. Where did I get to? What guys do you think number takes? Yeah, big up to Kerkez 17, Wirtz 27. Put some sandwich. I had a ham sandwich. Put that funky music on. This music, 80s corn music. Rather listen to the music than the charts. Lord, I have to admit, this music is like holding the phone service provider, Vodafone music. Waiting on the list, 15 seconds. This is more early 2000s. Guys, I'm going to say to you, this is StreamYard's music. I do not listen to this music. If I was to play the music I listen to, I'll get copyrighted. Waiting for the beat. Bernardo and Wirtz battle is going to be interesting after last night already. Rivals. Wow, we're on like 113 likes. Big up to everyone, man. So yeah. As I was downstairs, I did see this notification come through. Luis Diaz on his future. I'm very happy at Liverpool. I've always said it. They've always treated me well since the first day we're talking with other clubs. It's the transfer window. It's normal. We're waiting to see what happens. If Liverpool renews my contract, or if I have to say the 2 years I have left, I'll be happy. It's up to them. So he's basically happy if he stays at Liverpool, but he is basically confirmed that he is talking with other people as well. That's what he has confirmed. Yeah, man. Big up to every single person in the chat. And obviously, if anyone that is joining, Wirtz and Kerkez will miss Hungary's game against Sweden tomorrow, as confirmed. Also, Davo Kopp, he did report this, and I believe it is it's not an injury, because if it was, I'm sure it'll be all over Twitter and everyone will be like, oh my god, Kerkez is injured. Yeah, relax, people, man. Innit? Relax. By the way, people, we are 8 subscribers from 1,370. So let's try and push towards that. We're on that road to 1.4K. We'll try and push towards that this week. Wirtz Kerkez to Liverpool could be close after an update. This is Anfield. What, they tweeted that. This is Anfield. Let's see what is said in this article. So, Wirtz Kerkez to Liverpool could be close after update after Hungary boss. Kerkez will not be a part of the Hungary squad for their friendly against Sweden on Friday, with the absence coming in developments from Liverpool. Hungary, blah, 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 blah. Expectation that Kerkez is in fact finalising his transfer from Bournemouth to Liverpool after reports on Wednesday that sporting director Richard Hughes was stepping up talks. Bournemouth are adamant that they will not negotiate any below 45 million for Kerkez. Paul Joyce leaving Hughes more than discussions with his counterpart Simon Francis in the hope they are reaching a compromise. It has been speculated that Kerkez now on his way for a medical completing. A private jet was tracked from Budapest to Liverpool on Wednesday evening, which could align with Ross's update on Kerkez no longer being with the squad. Liverpool claim to have received assurances from the player himself over his desire, with the focus on being agreed a deal with Bournemouth. So yeah, it's looking like, guys, this could be the news. Yeah, this could be it, guys. Kerkez could well be on his way to Liverpool. But guys, I think what my plan is, right, is obviously what my plan is now. I'm just gonna check Twitter. Let's see if there's a. Let me just see if there's anything. You never know. But yeah, people. Is there a world where we give them Simicast? I mean, I saw that they are interested in a couple of left backs, but Simicast wasn't one of the names, so I very much doubt it, if I'm being honest. But yeah, people, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up the stream here. Why don't you have your chow and come back in? Why don't you have your chow and then come back in about an hour or two? Well, just leave the stream on. We'll just leave it running. You know what? We'll end the poll. We'll start a new poll. We're only going to be running this poll, by the way, for a minute. Do I leave the stream running while I do things? No, end the stream, come back long. Oh, I was going to say that, yeah. So yeah, we've got 60 people in watching, people. Let's try and smash those likes, get subscribing to the channel. We're, how many subs now? 7 away. So let's try and push towards that. Every single one of you, so make sure you're smashing that like button, you're subscribing to the channel. We will be back later. If there is any sort of developments, we will be back. I will literally have a stream set up, and all I will have to do is click live. As soon as I see that notification, Kerkez Liverpool, here we go. We are going live. So, same with Florian Wirtz as well. But yeah, people, take care of yourselves. Should we raid anyone? Is there anyone to raid? Who should we raid? Views on sports? Is anyone live that we can send a cheeky raid to? Who shall we raid? But yeah, we'll go and raid Views on Sport, guys. Go and make sure you join the stream. Make sure you smash a like on him as well. If it ain't too expensive, leaving it running. Expensive? Nah, it's not expensive, bro. What do you mean by expensive? But yeah, yeah, we'll be back later. What's the stream? It's like an Arsenal. This guy that interviews like fans and stuff. Just make sure you say, Footy Reacts TV sent me over in it. But yeah, guys, take care, man, and we will be back very soon. Big up to all yourselves, and yeah, we'll be back later. So if you can happen, smash the like, subscribe. Take care, guys.